Hello, we're on. Hi everyone and welcome. House of Glamour, welcome to you. How are we all today? We'll wait for people to pile in, but let me know where you're from and how you are today. Hi, thanks, well, welcome. And then we'll get started. You're from the Gold Coast. Oh, cool. I thought everyone was going to be from overseas, so welcome. From the Gold Coast. We from Melbourne. Oh, cool. We have a lot of Aussies here. Awesome. Is anyone from overseas? Should be lunchtime over in Scotland for health rewards. It is about 9 o'clock at night here in Sydney, Australia. So, thank you for the love hearts. It's going to be a good night tonight, or a good day for the rest of the people overseas. I wish it was lunchtime. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of people in the house now. Excellent, that's about 13 people. Hello, hello. So, guys, I'm Gabrielle, for those who don't know me. Today I am talking for Health Rewards, healthrewards.co.uk. Yeah, so if you want to know more about healthrewards.co.uk, go to their website. They've got heaps of information on there and lots of things for you guys to do. Now, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about weight loss because let's face it, everyone wants to lose weight, don't they? And you won't lose weight eating chocolate. Notice how I put the camera on the chocolate love hearts? These were left over from the weekend, so chocolate love hearts. Yeah, you won't lose weight eating chocolate love hearts, but if we only have one a day, it's okay. So we're on rations for a while. Okay, so like I said, I'm Gabrielle Maston. I'm from GabrielleMaston.com. And today we're talking about 3 ways to lose weight without even noticing. Yay, you're excited. Yes, be excited because this is easy. I don't like doing things the hard way, so let's do things the easy way. Why not? So, guys, let's come up with some ideas. I've got 3. Hopefully you've got some too that you want to share. So think about hi from España. Buenos noches or buenos días. Bienvenidos. I think you said buenvenido. Yeah. Is that how you say it? Buenos días. Well, it's buenas noches aquí in Australia. Gracias. Cool. All right, so let's start. The first reason I've been working out and going to the gym, but I'm seeing no difference. Okay, so gym, if you just go to the gym and don't change your diet, you won't see much of a difference. Yes, go the Aussies too. So we definitely have to do both. We have to do gym and take care of our nutrition because if you don't, you won't get the best results. So generally, when I see clients, I get them to primarily change their diet and then also change their workout, yeah? So their workout has to be a combination of both cardio and weights to get the best results. And welcome from New Zealand. Okay, so my first point is change your environment. Okay, so that's the first easiest way to lose weight is change your environment, okay? And what I mean by that is don't leave food lying around. Now, this goes for lolly jars on the desk at work, biscuits at home on the bench, bread out so you can see it, cakes on display, soft drinks. All those sorts of things are what we call, and cut out refined sugar. Yes, of course, that's a guarantee, that's a given. We're talking about easier things that you can do in the home, okay? So environmental factors. So it actually has been proven that when food is on display, you will eat more. Why is that? Well, appetite, okay? Not because we're hungry, but because of appetite. Appetite is when you see, smell, and want food. It's not hunger, okay? So when we see food and smell food and we want food. So if we put all the food away where we can't see it, we are less likely to eat it. Now, researchers did an experiment with breakfast cereal and found that when people left breakfast cereal on the bench top, hi Nate, welcome. When people left breakfast cereal on the bench top, they actually ate 15% more breakfast cereal throughout the whole entire day because they were prompted because of the because they were prompted to eat by the environmental cue. Okay, so definitely don't leave food around on the bench. So that's the first point. Okay, environmental factors. And you can also use this in your exercise as well, okay? So if you're the type of person that needs to be prompted to go and exercise, then the best way to do is leave your joggers lying around so you trip over them. Leave weights in the office so you have to do them. Put a Fitball at your desk so you have to sit on it. So those types of things will prompt you to do the exercise without you even noticing. Okay? Are we cool with that? So fix up your environment to fix up your diet easily. Second point of how to achieve weight loss the most easiest way possible. Yeah, guys, don't forget to share. Yeah, swipe and share with your friends, okay? The second point is use smaller plates. And you can even go as far as using smaller utensils, okay? So they actually did research when people use chopsticks, okay? So if you want to go that far, people use chopsticks and then they ended up eating less. Why? Because chopsticks slow you down, okay? You can also do the same thing if you're using smaller utensils, like using smaller forks so you can't fit so much in your mouth. It actually slows you down so that you actually chew each mouthful and you're not gulping your food, okay? Because they actually found that people that tend to be more like overweight and obese tend to gulp their food rather than chew their food. Yeah, it's an easy idea. But there's nothing stopping you putting larger quantities on smaller plates. That's true too. So, you know, thousands of vials of researchers have found the bulletproof diet to be the most accurate. Has it? Well, look, smaller plates, smaller cups, all that sort of thing is decreasing portion size. It's about being realistic as well, yeah? So using our common sense, just because we're going to have smaller plates doesn't mean we're going to fill the whole entire plate with pasta or with other fatty foods and things like that. So this is where we have to use a combination of things to a 100 kilogram guy. Hopefully you can get some points out of this, guys. So what we need to do then is fill our smaller plates with nutrient-dense food, okay? So food with lots of minerals and vitamins, lots of fiber, lots of water, so that we feel full. Okay, so that I really want to lose weight before I go, oh, cool, yeah, well, put some of these things into place and it might help you. You have to be in bathers. I think everyone is a bit scared about being in a bikini or bathers. So my third point is have an entree of something like some broth, soup, or salad or vegetables, okay? So start off each meal with something that is voluminous but has little calories. So you can, look, no one ever gained weight eating a lettuce. So have as much salad vegetables as you want, yeah? To fill up first with the fiber and the water and then eat your main meal. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. So they've actually done research on this with soup. So they actually found that when people it doesn't fill you up. No, I know that because you're still going to have dinner, right? Or your main meal. It is like eating air. That's why you have to fill up the stomach with the volume that has no calories in it and then eat your normal meal and hopefully you'll eat less. So like I was saying, they did studies on people eating soup. Am I from Riley's Gym? Yes, I'm from Riley's Gym. I certainly am. I would train there for like 10 years. And then I worked there as a personal trainer. Okay, about the soup thing. Research. Okay, so they actually found that when people ate soup before a main meal, they ate 25% less soup, less of the main meal. So if you have a big bowl of soup and then eat your normal meal, you're probably going to eat less because you start to feel full already. Because the biggest problem with people is that, again, we're gulping food and our brain is not registering that our stomach is full. So what we got to do is prime the stomach first and then eat. And then our brain's going, oh, I'm full now, and I'm going to stop eating. Hopefully. All right. What about intermittent fasting? What is my take on it? Okay. Intermittent fasting does work for certain people, although sometimes it can backfire as well. So I only usually implement it as a last resort on people who I think can manage it. Can you digest air? Well, you're not digesting air. Our lungs infuse and diffuse air, and then the oxygen diffuses into our bloodstream. So we don't actually digest air. 18. Okay. What's intermittent fasting? Okay. So intermittent fasting is where we cut out meals for a certain length of time. So sometimes people do like a 12-hour fast, so they don't eat So they eat like the last meal at 6 p.m. at night, fast all through the night, and miss their breakfast meal and go straight to lunch. So they have a long, prolonged period of time where they don't eat, okay? And it's supposed to lower blood sugars, and some people find weight loss. Now, what I've found, hang on, I'm just going to write these questions down. So someone asked about probiotics, and somebody else asked about bananas and vitamins. Okay, hang on a minute. So let me go back to what I was saying. So what I found in practice when people do intermittent fasting is that, yes, they do lose weight, but then their weight starts to fluctuate up and down when they're not fasting and then fasting on the other days, where the other people get really good results. So remember, when you're changing a diet, it has to be individual. Yeah, that's the 2 and 5 diet that I'm talking about. When you're changing a diet, it has to be an individual thing. You have to know if you can keep this up for the rest of your life, basically, because there's no actual, there's no point in changing your diet unless you're going to do it forever, because then you're going to go back to where you were before. You actually got fatter. Well, yeah, I find sometimes people binge eat after fasting, and that doesn't help. So like I said, everybody's different. For some people, it doesn't work. Now, somebody asked about probiotics. Probiotics is definitely good for the health. And what you want to do is just take probiotics, every day. You can either get it through a supplement or you can get it through yogurt as well. But yeah, definitely it's good for your health. So I hope that answered the question. Okay. Now, somebody asked if you can survive off bananas and vitamins only. Probably not, because it doesn't have enough of the vitamins that you need to survive in there. You'll end up with iron deficiencies, B12 deficiencies, and the whole range of it. So don't do that. Don't eat just bananas and vitamins. And using supplements alone in your diet is not very healthy, yeah? It's better to eat lots of nutrient-dense food than rely on supplementation. Now, some other people had some questions and I quite missed. Someone asked about carbohydrates, I think it was. If you could just repeat the question, then I'll answer it for you. But generally speaking, carbohydrates at night, it depends, yeah? It depends. If you're like me and you train your largest set of exercise at night, I just did a 2-hour swim, of course I'm going to eat carbohydrates at night because I'm hungry. But look, if you're just sitting around all day and you don't exercise, then you probably don't need as many carbohydrates. Carbs at night like fruit. Well, you can. I think I just answered that. What is the most nutrient-dense food? Well, you've got vegetables, of course, your whole foods. So, if you're a meat eater or chicken eater or whatever, so lean meats, whole grains, not processed food. Processed food is nutrient-less. Anything else? Hopefully that answered people's questions. Is juicing affordable? Well, again, it depends where you're getting your food from. Hang on, someone asked about HIIT. What's my take on HIIT? I'll answer that in a second. So, okay, people, for example, say that healthy eating is expensive, okay? It can be if you buy at a really expensive shop all the time, but if you try to find a local farmer's market, then it might be cheaper for you. So it just depends. And if cost is a big issue, then you can use frozen stuff as well. And juicing, well, it depends how you juice as well. So if you're doing a juice smoothie, then that's okay because you're keeping all the nutrients and fiber in the juice. But if you're like cold pressing or hand juicing, then you're taking the fiber out and it's not so great, okay? Now, last question. Someone said, what's my take on HIIT training? Okay, so HIIT training is where you do, it's called high interval training, high intensity interval training. So that's when you go for example, 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy, or it could be 30 seconds hard, 1 minute easy. So basically you're going hard and easy for a period of time. Typically in the internet, most people say 20 minutes, of a workout. It's definitely effective. It can be effective for weight loss, can be effective for certain types of training. Is it the only thing that can make you lose weight? No, there's plenty of other ways that you can lose weight. So again, with training, it's got to be something that you enjoy. If you find that you can do the intervals really hard and fast and you burn a lot of calories, then go right ahead. The only thing I would say is that if you have heart problems or you're diabetic or any other chronic health condition, make sure you get checked over by your doctor and you wear a heart rate monitor as well to make sure that your blood pressure isn't spiking, particularly if you've got heart disease or blood pressure problems. Alrighty, I think that's it, guys. I think our 10 minutes is up. But look, I'm on every Monday. Yeah, no problem. I hope you found that useful. I'm on every Monday at the same time. So, you know, catch me on Health Rewards. If you want to know more about me, it's GabrielleMaston.com. I've got recipes on there. I've actually got an article about HIIT training, yeah? So you can go check it out. Other than that, I think Nate's on tomorrow. Bone broth. Go to my website. You'll see I've got 3 articles on bone broth. Look, bone broth is okay. It's on its own. It's not a miracle cure, though, to anything. So you can drink it. It's not going to harm you. But are you going to get extra boosting health benefits? Probably not. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I'm going to go eat dinner. Hope you're well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.